This time you're going to, I'm going to introduce to you how to make, how to harvest silage from the garden to the covering. So wait for this. It's going to be me, myself. This is what I do in my free time, in my free moments. So wait and watch. Thank you very much. Yeah, now I told you I'm going to do silage, and I've been always telling you that these are this is our maize. We cut it, the whole of it, with the maize itself. You see, when we always talk about this is the whole maize, and we cut it all. If you are going to do maize silage, and what we always talk about is the milk stage. So this is it. You see the milk coming out of it? This is the milk stage. You get? So you cut it all. Then after cutting it all, you chop it. And again, I'm going to show you how to chop it. And I will again show you how to store it. You get? So I want you people to understand this. The reason why I'm doing this, I want you people to know, to learn, and to love what you're doing. You get it? Let's utilize the normal grasses, the normal stuff we have in our country, so that we can feed them to an animal, and then we make money. I told you, when you plant an acre of maize, and you want to sell off the maize, you can only get maybe 1 ton or 2 tons. If you sell it at 1,000, if you're lucky, that means you're getting over 2 million in an acre. And if I use that an acre and I feed it to my animals, it can feed over 80 goats. If you value those animals, it can feed 80 goats for 6 months. So that means if I plant 2 acres, 2 seasons, they can feed 80 animals on an acre for a whole year. Even if I'm selling my animals at 200,000, I will end up having over 14 millions. But you who is doing only looking at this, you're only going to get 2 million. So basically, this is it, and this is how I'm going to do it today. So I will show it to you, how we chop it and how we make silage out of it. Thank you very much. Let me wish you the best. So this is the machine that we are going to use to chop this. This is the maize I showed you earlier. So this is where we are planning to put, what we are going to do here is called the surface silage. So we don't need to dig a hole, we don't need to do anything. So we just select anywhere, because this is flat, there is no any water that can log here. So we have prepared the ground and we have put the polythene. Now we are going to chop. Then after chopping, we shall be rolling. We have a tank, we shall put water, we roll it on, I will show it to you, and then we cover our maize here. So this is what we are going to do. Basically, I'm going to show you more other video when we are taking over some other stuff. Thank you. After chopping, like the way I have showed you how they chop, so I've already chopped, and we have put the polythene down. So we have put on a flat surface. Now we are trying to at least open up. Our machine is already there. So I'm going to put molars. You get? This is how you put the molars on this level. Then after putting the molars, we are going to compact. You get? So remember, we are sweetening and we are adding more other sugars in this. So this is how you do. We are mixing molars in the silage. So this is what we are trying to do. And actually, in actual sense, this is what we are preparing for. Can you try to show them this? Bring the video. So we are preparing for these converters. I think you're seeing them. They are going to feed, and we are preparing for them, these converters. So this molars, this silage, sorry, it will be here for at least 1 week, 1 month. It will be ready to be eaten. So my guys, you see, all of them, all of those ones, they are about to produce. Because I synchronized them, so I'm preparing for them when they produce to have the best. So those are the guys. They are going to feed, again for the second time, as I always tell you. So, but actually, this is the core point. The core point was molars. How to apply molars how to apply molars on silage. We are going to bale it later. So we are going to roll on. Just show them how we are going to roll. So we are trying to compact such that we eliminate the air in this. We are trying to compact. So let's take it back. So in compaction, we are trying to eliminate the air. If we don't do this, so bring it back. So we are trying to do the compaction. Remember, if you don't compact the silage, the air is going to stay in, and these meals will, or the silage will rot. So actually, that is how we roll it. So, yeah. So what we are going to do, after compacting like that, we are going to put another layer. Then that other layer also is going to be poured on with the molars. The molars is already here. We mixed it, and we are just getting off, and we pour on. So bring. So you put this. Okay, thank you very much. I think you have seen this, and let me wish you the best. So I'll show you more other videos on how to make silage. So this is surface silage. We did not even try to dig maybe the hole or those kind of stuff. No. So we are just putting it on the surface. We compact, and then we give the animals. So when I pose a question to you, what is so hard in this kind of business? What don't you know on this? Is it the maize? Is it the molars? Is it the machine that chops? Or the maize itself? You plant maize, you only remove the corns, you leave everything there. And you don't know that you're leaving the feeds. You're leaving the muscles. So actually, I'll keep you posted. Let me wish you the best. Bye. Yeah, now, as I showed you right from the beginning, from cutting, from chopping, then for compacting, you even saw the compaction. This is the final stage of covering. So we did not dig any ditch. We did not do anything like maybe a shelter or whatever. We have done what we call surface silage. So now we have put the polythene, you have seen it. Then after the polythene, right now we are putting the soil on it. And we are going to cover on top, then put the soil on it again. So that definitely will save us. We have used no cost of building up where we put that. So those people who went in, putting in money, build up the silos, even a poor person can use the brain and also do the same like a rich person can do. So this is what we have done. Compaction, we used the drum full of water. Cutting, we used bangers. Carrying, we used human beings to hear. We used the polythene, and then we are putting on. Now this is our silo, and the grass can stay here. Sorry, the silage can stay here for even a year, as long as it is not torn, as long as there is nothing like destroying it. So this is what we are doing. We are going to cover and put soil, and make sure we put enough soil so it can stay here. We can only be picking a little, then we give our animals. A question again: what makes us don't do these things? Why do we think that we cannot do it? Why do we always have to be polite in terms of on things that can give us money? Put something in your brain. Start to do it. Then after starting to do it, you will do it much better. So thank you very much. I think you've learned what they call silage making, the maize silage making, and the surface silo. So thank you very much. Let me wish you the best.